There you go. Now give it a try.
We have to first share the links with Miriam. Can we share it before we
Sure.
set up?
Should we share the YouTube? Neha, can you say something?
Hello, hello, test 1, 2, 3.
My
Welcome
name is
to.
Neha, Arora, employment specialist at MCG Career College.
A warm welcome to our open house today. My name is Neha Arora, employment specialist at MCG Career College. Hello, everyone. A super warm welcome to MCG Career College Open House. So, before we begin, we would like to acknowledge the land on which MCG Career College operates. So, we respectfully acknowledge that MCG Career College operates on the traditional territories of the indigenous people. In Calgary, we recognize the land of the Tsuut'ina Nation, the Stoney Nakoda, and the Black Tracy. In Red Deer, we honor the land of the Cree, Saulteaux, and Blackfoot. And in Cold Lake, we pay tribute to the land of the Métis, Cree, and Dene. We express our gratitude for their stewardship of these lands and their enduring connection to them. As we learn, work, and grow, we connect to fostering respectful relationships and contributing to reconciliation. My name is Neha Arora, and I am the employment specialist here. And I'm absolutely thrilled that you all are joining us. So, whether you're joining us online or you're here in person, a huge warm welcome. So let me tell you a bit about me first. I've been in this college for quite a long time now. And believe me, my favorite part of the job is getting the graduates hired. So, yes, I get to hear all the good news in the end. So, and we are here tonight to show you how we can help you make your career dreams a reality. So, to get started, I'm very honored to invite our CEO and founder, Monica Chabra Gupta. So, for those who you may not know, MCG stands for Monica Chabra Gupta, and she is an inspiration to all of us. So, Monica, I won't take too much time from you. Just share us a bit of a story about how you started MCG and what are the future plans for MCG.
Thank you, Neha. Thank you very much, and welcome to MCG, everyone. I founded this college on a very small belief.
Mhm.
Education should not only be open,
Yes,
but empower,
exactly.
right? So my vision was to create such a space where passion meets purpose,
Exactly.
right? And uh, and our students, they feel inspired to grow,
Mhm.
to lead and change their lives.
Right.
That was my vision.
No, your story is truly inspirational. And any future plans for MCG?
Definitely, we are okay.
We are definitely growing leaps and bounds, right?
So definitely, uh,
More
coming years,
locations, I would
we
say, more
definitely,
programs.
definitely we want to make impact in our community, and
Thank you. Thank you so much, Monica.
thank
Thank
you very
you. Thank you. All right. So now let's delve into our amazing program. So to begin with, I want to first start with our medical office assistant and unit clerk program. For that, I want to welcome Dr. Khalud, our program lead, and along with her, Shalom from the admissions team. Please, ma'am. Okay, so Dr. Thank you and welcome her. Can you give all our viewers who are here in person and also who are watching us online a quick snapshot of the MOA program? Like how long is it and what's the day-to-day look like?
So at the beginning, I would like to welcome everybody who's here or those who are online. So our medical office assistant and unit clerk program at MCG College is one of like really in-demand programs that within 30 weeks you would be done and would be ready to work in a healthcare setting, whether family doctor's office or specialty clinic or even like long-term care facility or even a hospital. So our program is just like, as I mentioned, 30 weeks. And during these 30 weeks, you will learn a lot. You will gain not only like theoretical knowledge, but also gain practical knowledge that will prepare you to work confidently in a healthcare setting.
Any real world skills and knowledge that you want to highlight that students will gain from this program?
Sure. So during our program, you will learn everything from medical terminology, which is the language of healthcare, You will learn electronic medical management, where you will learn the software that's used in the clinics, and how to manage patient records, how to schedule patients, how to register patients. So it's a very important course that will prepare you to work in any healthcare setting. Also, you will learn healthcare communications, which is the key skill that you need to have if you're working in a very diverse healthcare setting. In addition to that, also you will learn medical procedures as well as medical office procedures. You will learn how to, for example, take blood pressure, how to take patients' weight and height, how to obtain patients' brief history about their condition. So all these essential skills, whether theoretical or practical, are provided during this exam, and we also have some lab days where you have hands-on experience and practice. These things that you're gonna learn. Your will be where you'll be placed in a clinic or facility where you will practice everything that you learned out. Yes,
Thank you so much, Dr. Kluth. And
you're
I would
welcome.
also say it's a great way to enter, step towards medical industry, right?
That's true. And
Yes.
always the healthcare is the field
Booming.
that's continuously going on. It never
Yeah,
stops. Everybody needs care, right? So this program is one of the most programs that are most in demand. And in 30 weeks only, you would be done and be ready to start in the medical field. So
definitely.
it's a really interesting course, and all our instructors are really supportive and caring, and you will learn a lot.
And a very popular program too at MCG. I can
That's
definitely tell.
Yes, and most of our students actually get good jobs right away, right after they finish the practice.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Dr. Khalud. Over to you, Shalom. So, as an admission advisor, can you tell us the steps or walk us through how the admission process looks like for this medical office assistant and unit clerk program?
Yes, absolutely. All the eligibility criteria these students need to do in order to enroll into the program, they're all passing an online assessment test. Once that is done, we put at the front and back of the provincial government IDs. After that, you send us a copy of the transcripts. If you do not have Canadian information, do not let them deter you or stop you from moving ahead. There's other ways of getting into the program. You can contact or talk to your admissions advisor. They will be able to give you more information on that. The next steps after that is for them to provide a copy of their immunizations. Again, if you're a person who does not want vaccines, don't let that stop you. There's other ways of getting into it. We will guide you and help you. And the final step is to also apply for a police information check with a local center search. So the requirements are not that heavy, they're not that crazy, absolutely doable for anyone to do.
Yes, thank you so much. Definitely.
There is no age limit at all. Everyone has the right to education, everyone has the right to
Definitely. And yes, so we do have, amazing admissions advisor on site. So if you're a new immigrant and Canadian education is something you don't know, the steps, these people will help you, step by step to guide you how you can enroll. And also, Shalom, can you throw some light on what's the investment look like for this program and any upcoming start dates that people need to know of?
courses are compared to other colleges in the area. Tuition fee you're looking at is about 11,564. There's different modes of payments for this. Help your admissions advisor. There's government funding, government financing, payment plans and options. Payment for volunteering available as well. And our next upcoming start date is actually October 27th, and students are eligible for a free laptop.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much, Shalom. So I also want to add here, so to all the people who are watching us here in person and also who have joined us online, stay till the very end because we will be drawing. So two random winners will also be getting a chance to get entered for a gift card. So please stay till the very end with us. I have some questions from you. So we'll take the questions as well. You guys are here with me. And also another good opportunity for the first three people who will enroll today will also get a chance to get a free iPad. Yes. Yes. So if you're able to make your decision right away, understand this is the program for you. Reach us out, even if you're watching us online and you feel this is a program for you. Please send us a DM or send us an email with your name and number, and we can reach out to you. Okay. Um, we have a question here.
So it depends on what your preferences or what you like. If you like to interact more with patients and help the doctors by taking history or taking their blood pressure or weight and height, so the medical clinic or any medical office would be a good option. If you're more like a person into data entry and administrative scheduling, the clerk option would be, a good option for you. But we offer you both in our programs, so you can learn both things. And at the end, whichever environment you feel more comfortable working in, and you have the ability to, for example, clerk is required to be a fast typer. So if you have a good typing speed, so it's a good option for you. But again, it depends on your your preferences and what kind of environment you like working in. But as I mentioned, this certificate will prepare you for either position.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Kapoor. It was very insightful and answered definitely a very important question too. Anyone in person here who has any questions for Dr. Khalud or Shalom for medical office assistant and unit clerk? Any questions? All good? Okay. Any more questions if we have from medical office online? Of the details of the program? Yeah, Shalom can give insight, like how long, and then just give a snapshot, a quick snapshot.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is all in all a 7-month program with 6 months of online studies. Towards the end, you are given a 1-month practicum or a 6-week practicum. The course is going to teach you a lot of fantastic details on what medical office assistant is, what unit clerk is, medical terminology. Some of them are really going to help you into the work field and also can help you dive into other courses as well. And the program is eligible for government funding. At the same time, you can pay for it through volunteering as well. And the tuition is very affordable as well. Like I mentioned, it's 11,564 for the tuition, and you will have a lot of assistance and help. So if any of the prerequisites are worrying you that you do not have it, do not worry. Do not let that stop you. Like I mentioned, I'm here to offer you assistance so that you can be successful in the program.
Thank you, Shalom. That was all. Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank you,
Khalud, and
Neha.
thank you so much, Shalom. Thank you. Okay, next up we have our diagnostic medical sonography program, which is definitely in high demand. For that, I would like to welcome our program lead, Kristen Rempel, and Kathleen from admissions team. Thank you. Kristen, let's begin with you. So, for those of who are interested to become sonographers, would you just guide them through what steps looks like if they do MCG for this program?
So if they want to enroll in
Yes.
diagnostic medical sonography,
Yes.
first thing is that you call one of our wonderful and beautiful admissions advisors, and they will walk you through the steps. So we have two paths, and feel free to jump in at any time. Two paths, whether you're coming as a standard student, which is high school, for which your high school grades will count. Your student status, where you can either do like credentials, or if you've got some other kind of degree that you can come in through that way.
Sorry, so
Admission
for
steps, yeah.
admission steps. So once you have known which path you're going to take, then we will advise you to do either, which is the most requirement is the medical technology, anatomy, and pharmacology, which is mandatory prerequisite for you to apply to sonography. And then after that, there will be some more testings and then interview. It's a very competitive program.
And can you tell us how long it typically runs, and then how many spots are usually available?
So we usually have one intake per year. It usually happens every March. So currently, we're accepting applications for 2026. We usually accept 10 to 12 students per intake.
Okay.
Sorry, if I may add, so the entirety of the program is 4 weeks. So we have our didactic the part, and then our practicum, which is 34 weeks of practicum, where you work at a variety of clinics throughout the province or actually throughout the country, where you put your hands on, and there's national competencies that you have to meet in order to be able to write your books.
Can you also add here, Christine, what qualities do you look into for people who are, applying for this program? Like how they can consider themselves as a good fit to apply for this program?
So the number one thing that we are looking for is a word that I like to call is grit, because it's going to take something to get through the program. It is a very competitive program, and bottom line is at the end of it, once you have your diagnostic medical sonography, you are responsible for people's lives. You and how you are doing this program and how you see can make a difference in the care that somebody receives. So this is why we look for that. We look for critical thinking, and we look for empathy, because you are dealing with patients and people at some of the times their most vulnerable moments. So you have to combine all of that into a characteristic that I like to refer to as grit. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kristen. And why choose MCG for sonography program?
So one of the big things, there's lots of choices in Alberta, and there's lots of choices in the country. But at MCG, we have a very close-knit faculty, and we take a small cohort of students, and the reason that we do that is because we want to be able to give that attention. So unlike other places out there, so basically 2 or 3 students to every instructor. Plus, we've got 2 other teaching assistants to help students achieve their goals. So we really value it. We really value the attention, and we understand that it is an intense course and there's a lot, so we want to be as much support.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Kristen. And for you, Kathleen, can you give us an idea of the competitive nature of the admission process?
Absolutely. So again, the diagnostic medical sonography program is a highly competitive entry. The reason being it's because there's only a limited number of colleges in Alberta that is offering this program. And I am so proud to say that MCG College is actually the only private college that offers sonography in Alberta. And so for the competitiveness of entry, actually, even if you have qualified and you have all those requirements that you need, there's still testings and interviews that you'll have to go through the program.
Okay, and give us some insight on what's a career look like after this program, and how much do they pay?
Is that
Okay.
So I started my journey as a sonographer, and then I started my journey as a sonographer, And then I went into something called applications where I would teach people how to use the equipment. And then I went on to sales, and now I'm part of this program. Lots of people I know do travel diagnostic medical sonography, where they travel around the world and do that. All kinds of opportunity that you can do with diagnostic medical sonography. So wages. So once you have your designation, you can work all across Canada. So it's easily transferable. So I can speak to the Alberta wages. So right now the starting wage is about $42 an hour, and goes up. But I know they're getting ready to renegotiate a contract again. So that's
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kristen, for putting light on our diagnostic medical sonography program. I know that's also one of our most popular programs here, and we get so many inquiries each year. Most of our even medical office assistant students are already planning, on that into yes. And can you talk about that, Kathy? Like how are most of our medical students, end up with this program?
Yes. So another option for the office assistant graduates to get into the sonography program. So with them completing medical terminology, anatomy, and pharmacology included into the program, medical office assistant program, they're able to transfer that to sonography during the application process, so they don't have to take these 3 courses again, and then they'll just have to go through the different testing, which I mentioned earlier, which will be the CASPER exam, and then they just have to do spatial aptitude assessment, and then the interview.
So much. Any questions from people sitting here on diagnostic medical sonography from Kristen or Kathleen? Yes, we have a question. Go ahead.
So there are multiple intakes for the medical radiology. So as Kathleen mentioned, 2 streams to be able to get into diagnostic medical or to apply to the program. So if you do the standard admission, we can both take one. If you do the standard admission, that's when they would look at your high school marks, correct?
Yes.
And you need to, it is, I believe it is about 75% for, it's on the website for certain English, biology, math, and physics, yes. But you need to come through the standard admissions to get in right after high school. If you want to come in as a mature student, we will classify 18-year-olds as mature students if they can't meet that high school requirements, and then they would have to do the medical terminology. So, and I believe the cutoff for that one is done. So it wouldn't be until for this next cohort happening, because all of the applications need to be in by 31st for that. So those are the 2 streams that you can get into. Does that answer your question? Correct. No. Okay.
We have a question from someone from online about finances too, about student loans. So for them, I want to say yes, I will be calling, someone from our finance department towards the end. So stay till the end. So then, yes, we will be taking up your questions on student loans as well, because I understand that's a crucial part. Okay, thank you so much.
We have one
Yes.
more question.
So in case they already have a license, do they still have to go for
No, but they must have a current license with a regulated profession.
Has to be active.
Yes.
Okay, one more question I wanted to know. Can you elaborate about the CASPER? What is it all about?
So the CASPER test is one of the tests that we do to help in combination with the interview and the marks, etc., to just get an overall assessment of the characteristic of who's applying. So the CASPER is a situational exam that they do, and it's third party that does it. We don't do it, and then they send us the results. and it gives us an overall view or look into how a person handles critical thinking, their empathy levels, etc., like that. And it's just a test of that. Yes.
One more question about the courses. How often, so we want to close, how often are they?
We run it every other month. So we actually have one coming in this October, but anyone who goes in for October batch will be applying for the March 2027.
Yes.
We have a question from YouTube. If you have experience working in the healthcare as an RMT, would you have a better chance getting in?
Great question. So, as we said, so if you are in a regulated profession, which I believe it is, and your license is still active, does that give you extra points? You are correct. Yeah.
And the second one, you have taken medical terminology before. Can you either get credit for challenge the test?
That is a great question for Dr. Klude. Dr. Klude, this is a question that I'm going to field to you. Please. It's not my program, so I cannot say it.
It's a question from YouTube. Can you say the question again?
Yep. If you have taken medical terminology before, can you either get credit for challenge the test?
From another
Yeah.
Yes, we have a PLAR program, which is like previous learning assessment. So they need to bring us like the course outline of the program that they completed in the other, and we compare this course to the one that we have. And if it's 80, the match is 80% of or more of what we have, then we consider that they complete the medical terminology, so they don't need to redo it.
Thank you. Are we good with the questions from online? Perfect. So thank you, Kristen. And
Can I add one
you.
thing? Anybody who is in the audience who is interested in diagnostical sonography, after the event is over, I'd be more than happy to give you a tour of the lab. Just for
That's so amazing.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you so much. And just a quick reminder here, so whether you're here with us online or just in person, stay tuned, because at the end we will be picking up 2 draws where random people will be picked for a gift card. And also don't forget, the first 3 people who sign up today for any of our program also get a chance to win a free iPad. So that's a reminder here. Stay tuned till the very end. So now I'm very excited to introduce you the beautiful face of MCG, our Director of Marketing and Admissions, Raisa Afrida.
How are you?
I am
Hello, everyone. So nice to see so many comments popping up from YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I was like, what is going on? That's great. That's great.
Okay, so to all of us who are watching this here and also have joined us online, she's Raisa Afrida, our Director of Marketing and Admissions. Raisa, can you share with everyone what's the story behind the MCG logo and how does it reflect with the college and what we stand for?
Perfect. Well, you know what? How she was introducing me, no one here is attached to our title. All of us work together to help the college grow and the students grow. And talking about growth, even our logo, I'm actually wearing it over here. If you can see here, it's like there is a mountain, there is trees. It's kind of like every student who starts their journey, whether you're 18 years old or someone like my mom who went back to school at 53. You know what? It's like climbing a mountain. And especially for people who are adult learners or newcomers, it is climbing a mountain. But that's why we're here. When you go at the top of the peak and you feel so rewarded that you have achieved this milestone, this is why we are here to hold your hand throughout your journey. Well, MCG Career College is very different than other colleges. I do want to tell you guys some fun facts about our college. To all the people who are already here, you can see how we are. We're like a family where we welcome everyone and we want to support every single student personally. It is great that we are not super big. That's why we're able to cater to every single student. But we're growing so fast by the blessing of God and all of our students and the great spirit. It, our college has been blessed for two things. One is our vision. MCG stands for Making Communities Great. How we do that? Everything we do, we always think about how do we give back to the community. And the second thing is we're always thinking about how we can help the students to be successful in their job field. So let's talk about the community first. Did you know that MCG Career College is the only college in the country where you can pay up to 100% of your tuition through volunteer work? So whether it is medical office assistant or any other program, while you're doing the program, right after 30 days, I can see her, she's like literally taking notes in her mind. That's good. If you want to save some money while doing something good for the community, you can go volunteer at any registered non-for-profit organization after 30 days of your school. And for each hour of your volunteer work, you get $25 tuition credit. So you continue to do volunteering at the end of the program. We actually give all the money back to either student aid if you paid through student aid or if you paid from your pocket, we give it back to you. So we actually had students like every year. We give the students awards at the end of at the end of their journey. In the graduation ceremony, Neha gets to do that, where the students paid $0 for their tuition because they did so much volunteering. Well, another way of how we are giving back to the community is through you guys. All of our students, we want them to be community leaders, whether they're an architectural technologist, they're thinking how to make a safe home or structure. If they're a medical office administrator, they are actually in the front line of healthcare. The massage therapists are healing the people. While they're doing this, we don't just train them to be just a professional who go to 9 to 5 work. We tell them that, hey, these are some non-for-profit organizations where you can volunteer or you can do your practicum, and we help them find those partners. We are currently partnered with the Immigration Education Society, TIES, CCIS, which is the Calgary Catholic Immigrant Society. We're partnered with some indigenous non-for-profits. We're partnered with lots of non-for-profits that's helping the refugees from Afghanistan, Ukraine, and so many more. If you love puppies and cats, you can also work at Humane Society and do your volunteering there. So there is a lot of ways to do that. The second thing that we very much believe in is including like the person next to me, Neha. We always do mentorship, volunteering in different non-for-profit organization, whether it's a rugby or a hockey sports team. You know, our dean is there coaching them. So these are the ways we're always out there in the community to help the community grow. And also, that brings us not only a lot of joy, but also who you saw, our CEO, she has won so many awards because just 20 years ago, she started her journey in Canada. And her first job was at Tim Hortons. So, did you see her here today? She was just sitting beside you. Look at her today. She is the owner of multiple colleges and clinics and so many things, right? If she can do it, you can too. And that's why she created this college that I want to give this opportunity to other people. Do you have any other questions? That was everything, right?
Exactly.
Perfect.
Yes.
Well, I won't take more time, but I just want to thank you all for being here today. If you want to know more about these things, shoot us a text message, but don't forget to call us or DM us right now because you can win the iPad or the gift cards, right?
Exactly.
Thank you so much, guys. I am going to enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Like you, yes, we can definitely say that MCG is truly a place that really cares about the students. Thank you so much. So next up, let's start talking about our next program. Let's move on to a program that's all about wellness. And for that, that's our massage therapy program. For that, I would like to welcome Dr. Cam, our program lead, and from admissions, Sienna. Please welcome. Hello. Hello, Dr. Cam. Hello, Sienna. Okay, let's start with you, Dr. Cam, as a program lead for our massage therapy program. So for those of people who are considering a career in massage therapy, can you walk us through like how the structure looks like, and what are the key skills or maybe the different type of massages or techniques our students learn here?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Neha. So, welcome our future students to MCG College. I am Dr. Cam, and I am the program lead of the massage therapy program. So, after your graduation, you will become the healthcare provider, and you have many opportunities to explore. You can work in the massage therapy clinic, in a spa, or even you can be your own boss by have your own home business. You can do mobile business, and you also can open a clinic for your own, so you can work with the other health professions as well. So to complete that requirement, so we have a few requirements in the program for you. We have 17 months of the program. So you have to do online for the virtual class for the anatomy and the theory. And we also have the hands-on. So you can practice massage on your classmates, and this is their favorite part. And yes, and we also have the practicum for first year and second year. You have the opportunity to have the external practicum, and you can see the real patient as well. So massage is not about only touching the person. So here in Canada, in MCG, we teach you how to be the real healthcare professionals. You know how to learn about the consent of the massage. You have to ask permission to touch, and then you learn about the anatomy, you learn about the assessment, identify the key problem of the patient, so you know how to fix it. Okay, and for MCG in our practical class, we have all of the modalities for you to do. So not only relaxation massage, we do therapeutic massage. We also have the hot stone massage. We also have the cupping massage, and we also have the prenatal massage as well to provide to the students. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much for highlighting the techniques as well that student gets the hand-on experience with our program. And over to you, Sienna. As an additional advisor with our college, can you walk us through like what the investment looks like for the massage therapy program, like the class schedule, and also tell us, what all different campus options students can avail?
Sure. So, um, for the investment, the tuition is very, very competitively affordable, I would say. It's 10,000 less than the average market price. So we do have two tuition, first year and the second year. First year is 9,600, and then the second year is 9,675. So second year is only $75 higher than the first year. So that's how we keep our price very, very affordable to students, and it's 10,000 lower than the average market price. And then we do have three campuses. So we have Calgary, Red Deer, and Cold Lake. So different campuses, they have their own different schedules. But here in Calgary, most of our students come to the campus twice a week for their hands-on. So they have options for, let's say, Monday, you're available in morning. We do have Monday 9 to 11, 2 hours. We do have Tuesday for all the people who are available in the evening. It starts from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then we also do have Saturday for those people who work full time Mondays to Fridays, only available on weekends. It's 10 a.m. to 12 noon.
So a lot of options to pick from.
Yeah, yeah. And then if they ever wish to apply, most of our students, we get either you can apply as a standard or mature admission, but we have a lot of mature students. And application is very quick and easy. So you just have to do an online assessment, provide one ID, and then be able to provide transcripts if it's taken in Canada, just for the English proficiency. If you don't have any transcripts from inside Canada, you can also use from your country where English is the mode of instruction. And then the last one is the doctor's note, because we have to make sure that students doesn't have any previous injury that they don't want to disclose. They have to be given with a doctor that they can be able to handle the physical demands of massage therapy.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sienna. And we have a question too. It says, I'm older than 18. Is there any age limit to apply for a program at your college?
No. So, I mean, There is an age requirement. It has to be 18 years because it's the legal age, right? But 18 years and above, you can simply apply to the program as long as you're physically able to handle the demands of the program. That's the only thing. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Hannah. Do we have any more questions coming from online or anyone sitting here in person? If you have any questions about massage therapy program for Dr. Sam or Sienna, you can have them now.
Ooh, good question. That's for him. But I will-
A lot. Okay, so I just mentioned that after your graduation, you can have a chance to work at a clinic, and normally for the clinic base, you split the commission. So for the standard, we have 60% go to the therapist and 40% you go to the business owner, so they can support you in the portfolio, the finance, the launch, section, and that is 60%. And if you want to get 100%, you can be your own boss. That I just mentioned, home massage and also mobile massage, and you have the clinic. So not only you get 100% of the income that you get, and you also that is very important for the tax deduction as well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, that's all right.
What question do we have, Zara?
Accredited or organizations?
Yes, our program we recognized by two main associations, that is CMOTA, CMMOTA, and NHPC, and these two associations recognize Canada-wide.
You can do this program and work as an R&D across Canada. And as an employment specialist, I can tell you my employment numbers looks great with this program. And as most of our student population end up opening their own clinic, and even we are visiting them now. So they all are doing great business. Yes.
So currently, we have a couple of the campus, Calgary, Red Deer, and also Collect, and total I'm in charge of 260 students. And we're very happy to see many successful students, and they share a lot of the successful and what their achievements after the graduation.
Is there a question for you?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, go ahead first.
So I'm going on to second year. So which modality do we cover?
So for the second year, it is more advanced. So you will learn more about TMJ, about the jaw, and then we learn more about the orthopedic massage, which is we perform the assessment on the client, and then we target on that area, like the muscle or the trigger point, and also like we learn more about the therapeutic exercise. So you can show the client at home to do the exercise to increase the mobility and increase the healing.
Yeah, the question was, can you volunteer with your partner organization to give just away for tuition credit?
So that one about the free tuition like credit, that one need to be recognized or clarified by the finance. So just as long as I think maybe from the non-profit organization, and then I think one of our team will take a look through that and do assessment, and we can approve that.
So for volunteer tuition credit, yes, I can add to that. It has to be a registered non-profit organization, irrespective of the fact wherever you are in Canada, pick a cause that you would want to work for. But the only criteria is that yes, they accept you. They are okay with the fact that you will be maybe taking some pictures and videos while volunteering. We also highly encourage you to wear like a MCG wear or a t-shirt while you're at your volunteer. But yes, we have seen a couple of students where they have made like almost 100% tuition they have covered just through volunteering. It's a process that we have, but then not something which you should be worried of, and we definitely support you if you want to go that line. Thank you. Any more questions for massage therapy program before I say goodbye to Dr. Cam and Sienna? Okay, thank you, Cam. Dr. Cam, thank you, Sienna. Thank you. Thank you. Now I want to invite someone very special and someone who is new to the college, our student success manager, Dr. Ibukun Idun. Yeah. Can you hear me? Hello, Dr. Ibukun. Welcome
Hi
to
there.
MCG also. Yes, it's being a pleasure having you here at the college. So for you, I want you to talk to the people who are here and also who are watching us online. How does MCG Career College support students through the entire admissions from the start till the end, and also talk to us about some student services options that they can avail, and your special touch, like how do you support students in their journey at MCG College?
Okay, thank you very much, and it's a pleasure to meet you all today. Generally, we walk through ensuring that students get a smooth process for support. So throughout their stay in the college from start to finish, there is modalities to ensure that students are fully supported. When you pick up interest with us, we work with you with an admissions advisor to ensure that all of your documentations, everything that you need will be provided. You also get more information on funding options with our finance team, and we ensure that you are fully informed about the modalities for the program, everything that it is that you need to succeed. Because the goal for us is not just for you to be on board, to succeed right here with us in the college and then also in your career as well. And when it comes to student services, we're here to support you from start to finish. The goal for us is to ensure that managing your stress in ways that can support your goals and ensure that you do not burn out, because we understand that many of our students are managing family, classes, and even work as well. We have students who are working multiple jobs. So the goal is for us to ensure that you have everything figured out. You know that we don't want you to do it alone, literally. So with the student services team, we want to ensure that you are supported. We want to connect you to resources. So whether it's an academic struggle, for instance, we have tutoring support, and we will ensure that you get the support that you need for academics. Also for mental health, we have students who might experience struggles from time to time with their mental health, and we're here to support as well. We also ensure that you are connected to the community. NCG is really about making communities great. So we want to ensure that you're engaged, and we want to ensure that you bond with your colleagues. But because some of the programs are going to be online, right? So we want to ensure that you have the full support as you go through and have that sense of community. So whether it's events, whether it's workshops, whether it's trainings, campaigns, and all of that, those are the things that students will be ensuring that you perform. Also, one of our goals would be to elevate your voice. So we want to get your feedback. We don't just want to provide services without knowing what you prefer. So one of the goals is to ensure that we get feedback from you. We want to know how you prefer to be supported. So we do this through surveys, periodic surveys, checking in with the service that we are providing and your opinion of those services so that we can make appropriate adjustments. And lastly, our major it's like the highlight of everything that we do. We know that as you go on this journey, you're going to have successes, and we want to be there to support you, and not just to support you, but to celebrate these milestones and successes as well. So that's what student services will be doing for you here at MCG Career College. Thank you.
That's definitely a special touch. I think students were missing before, but now with your expertise and background, I'm sure students will get that extra support that. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Dr.
Neha.
Thank you. Has anyone had any question for Dr. Ibukun? Anything? Any questions? Yes, right.
Is there any student or alumni engagement?
Yes, for sure. So what it ranges from a lot of different services and different engagement initiatives. We do campaigns, we do trainings, workshops. We even have an alumni coming on board very soon to do a mental health, to do a training. There's one coming for a mental health training, and there's another coming for a women's health training with Alberta Health Services at the moment. So we have different, even it's not just about workshops and
also fun events as well, just to hang out and bond with your friends. Yes.
Definitely. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was great. I think as employees also, we're also looking for some social bonding events, don't we?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. All right, time to switch some gears here with our other two amazing programs. First, we have our Global Operations and Supply Chain program. On for that, to tell us more about the program, let's welcome Yaman from our admissions team. Okay. All right. You will tell us a breakdown of the entire Global Operations and Supply Chain program. How long does it run? What's the typical class schedule look like?
Well, definitely. First of all, many thank you for everyone who's present over here and who's present online as well. I can see we have amazing number this time, so that's a very good thing. Now, when it comes to the global operations program itself, Neha, I would say it's actually kind of like a business diploma in the field of global operations and supply chain management. So it's a total of a 1 year diploma, which is broken down into two parts. The initial 11 or 11 and a half months will be your online virtual classes. So when I say online classes, there will be live lectures every day from Monday to Friday, and the lectures are only delivered in the evening time. Okay? After 11 months of their education would be their practicum, which is kind of like their internship, which will be provided by the college itself to wherever they are. The best part about this program being an online program, anybody who's sitting all across Canada are eligible to take the course. And another best thing about it is that we are the only private college that offers 5 additional certifications apart from the diploma for the global operations and supply chain, which will entitle them to work in different industries as well. Let's say shipping industries, port authorities, international airport, managing cargoes and everything. Because in order for them to work over there, they need additional certifications. But those certifications will be included in the program itself. So they get certifications in the field of their workplace hazardous material information system, their Lean Six Sigma, their CIFA, their CPIM, as well as certification in moving of cargo and dangerous goods.
Right. Thank you so much, Aman. And can you also tell us who would really benefit from doing this program and what all career pathways?
Well, honestly, anyone can benefit from doing this program. It has no relevance with the demographic as long as you have the zeal for it, as long as you have the will to learn about logistics, about supply chain, about transportation. Anybody can do the program. Now, when it comes to the career paths and everything, I would say that you're not confined to be working as a labor intensive position after doing this diploma. Rather, you will be eligible to work from a mid to a senior level positions in the operations as well. And as per ALIS right now in Alberta, I'm just going to speak for Alberta. As per ALIS right now, the average wage is somewhere between 74 to $78,000 annually,
Wow.
which is a very good beginning for the, like for the starting phase. And I also know that you're the employment specialist, so I know that we had a fresh batch of graduates, and out of those graduates, I think almost everyone is having a job in their hands right now.
The opportunities out there.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you so much, Yaman.
No
Do we
worries.
have any questions for Yaman for Global Operations and Supply Chain program? Anything from online if you have?
There's two questions.
Yeah.
The volunteer, uh, does the volunteer subsidy apply to all programs?
Yes. So the volunteer tuition credit program applies to all the programs, whether you take up any program with MCG. Yes, if you are interested to pay off your tuition through volunteering, it can be done by taking any program at MCG.
And then one more question.
Mhm.
Does it matter if you're a Canadian citizen, you have programs for Canadian citizens?
You want to answer that?
As long as you're a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident, it doesn't matter where you are from. You can absolutely enroll to any one of the programs.
And for the enrollment process for this program, what does the process looks like?
Well, for the process, it's moreover the same thing as any other program. They absolutely have to have a quick eligibility test first. It is routed through a one-click platform. It's a mix of both English and high school English and maths questions. Once they pass that, then we need their provincial IDs, front and back portion both, along with their high school transcripts or any postgraduate transcripts. If they don't have that, then we have multiple pathways that they can take the program as well.
Thank you so much, Yaman. If you have no questions from the lovely people sitting here on or online, then yes, I'm good to
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yaman, for joining us today.
Yeah.
And now moving on to all your creative minds out there. We have our architectural technology program, and for that, I want to welcome Heather, our program lead, and to be from the admissions team. Okay, let's start with you, Heather. Okay. So for the architectural technology program, Heather, tell us just a snapshot, like the overview of the program, and highlight to all the viewers watching us here, what are the key skills that people will gain through this program?
Well, this program is a boutique program, meaning that we have smaller enrollments and we spend a bit more time with you. 2 years of evenings to be exact. I just get so excited touching everything. It's the creative parts, right? 2 years of evenings. Now, through that, you're going to learn draft design, building codes, technology, be able to do working drawings when you graduate, and it's an introductory step into the architecture, design, and construction industry. What's really great about architectural technology is they're specialists. They're trained to come out and work right away as technologists, and if not, if they have a passion and they want to move on, our industry really encourages continuing education, continuing growth. So it's really just your first step into an industry you may love. It does take years. It's not super easy, but we are all in it together, and we're a tight-knit group of people who support each other all the way through.
Perfect. And we have a question for you as well. Says, is it possible to do architectural tech online for a working construction worker?
I'm going to tell you that is a great question. We have an evening program, and what's really great about that is that I would say 70% of our demographic is construction workers who work all day. 100%. I would say so. And that's because they've been doing it, they know their craft. Often it could be an injury, it could be your body is just tired of the hard labor, it could be just that you're sick of being on that side of the hammer and you want to be with me with the clipboard, right? So I would say most of our students work all day. Now, you've got to find room for homework, that's the thing. But if you have construction training, I would say the big chunk is going to be that initial getting everything you know to learn the technology. And as soon as you get past that, you're going to excel right ahead because you have a working knowledge of the industry and how all pieces work together.
Perfect. And can you also tell us what are some of the typical and some very unexpected career pathways that students can pursue after this program?
Absolutely. Well, the nice thing is it's a 2-year program. So you can leave and work as an architectural technologist anywhere. And but you can also move into contract administration, which doesn't sound fun, but in architectural technology, that actually is project management. So you can work into that side of things or into project management. We do have multiple project management classes to help you prepare. And if you have a passion to move into other areas, this could be a springboard for future degrees. Often people take this as a stepping stone to another degree and then pursue a career in architecture or design.
Okay, thank you so much, Heather. Just stay with us. Meanwhile, I talked to Shireen from admission. So, can you tell us what's the process like for this program? What's the length? What's the structure?
It's very, very, very simple. You just need to pass one monthly assessment, which is 30 questions, 15 English, and 15 math questions.
Oh, there you go.
So once you secure 16 in that, I will require your provincial ID as like other programs. And once I have that, boom, I just need some transcript, or we have other ways also to enroll you. And you are into the wonderful world of art and design, exploring new softwares like, AutoCAD, Revit, SketchUp, and mind it, you would be getting the access of all these softwares as well. So you need not purchase the software separately. You be the one who would be helping you with everything. You can actually freelance the knowledge, like your services of these softwares, and you can earn really well just 1 month into the program. Also, you need not wait for 2 years to complete the program and earn and start earning. You can freelance your services on a lot of platforms that are available on Google, and you can start earning very very quickly with these softwares as well. Also, I would like to add that you would be learning about sustainable designing, building science, and a lot more, which is very, very up in the market right now. Not only in Alberta, but in British Columbia, Manitoba, all provinces. The governments are actually investing huge amount for people who know something about sustainable designing, so that they can make buildings that are carbon zero. So our students are the ones that know a lot about that. Yes, and all thanks to her.
Okay. And what's the investment with the program and any upcoming start dates that they should know of to mark their calendar?
So first of all, this is an online program of 95 weeks to be very specific. And yes, we do have monthly intakes. The next intake would be October 27. And we just started a batch on September 29 very successfully. When it comes to the investment, you have 2 years. The first would be the tuition would be 20,600. The second year would be 10,000. But we have multiple ways for which you can finance your education. You have government financing, you have windmill, you have other options as well. So Gratify as well, where you do not pay any interest at all. So we have a lot of options to help our students, and the best one definitely, which Raisa explained, was the volunteering hours. And trust me, this is the best program my students get into, and most of them are into construction, but they are so tired of the strenuous job that they've been doing for 20 years, 30 years, and now they an easy managerial job that they want to upgrade themselves to, because they have the practical knowledge. They just want the theoretical knowledge and the diplomas with that to show to the concerned companies.
Thank you so much, Shruti. And we have a question here, Heather, and it's a really good one. Are architectural technologists in demand?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And they're in demand for multiple reasons. They're in demand because people like interior designers and architects often are managing the whole project, and we need people to do working drawings for us. We need people to manage the site. So also a lot of our students will be in construction or have their own companies, and they get out and they can do their own drawing sets. So they are often working as draftsmen, as you said, early in the program even, just to pay their bills. As a matter of fact, it's so in demand, especially in Alberta, because I don't know if any of you know this, but 2 of the 3 greatest living architects of our time have built towers in downtown Calgary. No one knows that, but it's actually true. Norman Foster and John Ingles group. So we're in a little bit of a mess, a hotbed for design, and it's there. We're right on the pulse of it, and there's lots of demand. It's probably the best way to put it.
And let's. Okay, sure.
Do you teach AI in this course?
Yes, yeah, we have to. But we teach it very specific. We teach it in how to use it for resources. So say some people might say, what should I do tomorrow morning with AI? We don't say that. We say, well, we need 5 case studies from 1975 that focus on sustainability and health. So we teach students how to use AI and harness it. We also teach them a little bit on development of AI as far as graphics go. But there is a very fine line. Graphics still can't do what we do. We're the magic. So we teach them how to use it, and we teach them when not to.
Right. Let's take up Riza's favorite question. How much do they make?
Oh my God. Now this is a really hard question to answer because it depends on where you go. If you have your own business, you could be probably billing out at about, depends on your skills, but let's say $40 to $60 an hour. If you go to a firm, you're going to start at about 45. But I can tell you that I was hiring senior architectural technologists at big firms for $85,000 to $90,000 a year. So like anything else, you're a draftsman, you don't make a lot of money, you make a lot of copies, but then you hit a sweet spot and you quickly duplicate, and because we're constantly training, like I just finished a master's degree at 48, right? Like, and we're constantly training, so you'll always have opportunity.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Heather. And definitely we will have our first batch of graduates from AI
Very soon.
program. Very, very soon. They are on practice right now. And yes, definitely wish them all the best.
They're all doing really well and loving their practice. Technically, yes. I mean, at any point, and this is part of what we actually do here at MCG, is even though we're based in Alberta, we have to teach people that no matter where you're based, you have to work on the project with the local authority jurisdiction of where that project is. So we teach students how to work anywhere in Canada and find the information. Also teach students, even though you may not have the same titles and such, to do the same skills internationally. There's always opportunities to upgrade and change. Every country is different, but there's no reason that these skills aren't transferable to anywhere in the world. Even kind of speaking to what we were saying earlier, what you're saying earlier, they can be contracting with services online from anywhere. Mhm.
Any more questions if we have from, yes?
Okay, that's a great question, actually. So there's the basic ones where we have the Office suite and the Adobe suite. We also teach Photoshop. We teach AutoCAD. Revit is a very driven program. Revit's so full. We teach SketchUp. Twinmotion, we dabble in other softwares because we think it's important for everyone to understand it's not always about the specific software as much as what you can bend it to do for you. So layout programs like InDesign, Canva, I hate to say it, but it's true. PowerPoint pages. We want our students to have the tools to hit the ground running with any platform. Those would be our biggest drives. Revit, SketchUp, and AutoCAD. There is a practicum at the end, and I'm very happy to see that our first batch of students are practicum right now. They're all working. They are all being very well received. It's about a 6-week practicum. Yeah, and this his team has been amazing at just making sure everyone is ready to work, and so far so good. Yeah.
Okay, we have a questions for admission. I'm a Are there any other admissions requirement? Like, does it differ?
No, it's very much simple and very generic. Even if like you're in BC, Manitoba, Alberta, these are the same. Right? We just have the similar admission requirements. You just need to have a working laptop. You need to have that zeal to navigate those softwares and enjoy the world of art and design and some transcript, and you need to pass the money test and the ID. So it's very, very simple. And when it comes to the financing, we will be discussing it further how we take financing from different provinces. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much,
Thank
Heather.
you.
Thank you so much, Ruby. Just a friendly reminder to everyone, we are going to random winners for a gift card, and I can see Rose is already taking your names. So at the stay till the very end of the night today to make sure that yes, you get entered into the draw, and also the first 3 students who would like to enroll in any of our program today also get a chance to win. All right.
Is that question?
Mhm.
Graduate apply for the 2020.
For more detail, can
Question.
Do we have any management for diploma courses?
Not yet, but we might have one. But the global operations is the one that yes, we are running right now, and yes, you can work as project management, and then yes. Mhm. Okay. We know that financing education is a big consideration. So I'm happy to introduce with you Zam, our fantastic from finance department, sorry, to walk us through student loans and how the student options work. Welcome, Zam. Zam, first of all, can you tell us, here you go, what all province or students are typically eligible to apply for students loan? And walk us through the process of what we do and what we offer from finance department.
First of all, hello and assalamu alaikum, everyone. So nice you guys are here. So student loan application. I mean, each and every student is eligible to apply for student loan application. I mean, all the provinces, fortunately. And the good news is, and we, the student financial planner, we play a very important role in your application process, of course. Uh, our our student financial planner are like they are attention to details and they have very strong computer skills. And our goal is to get the approval for sure. And students can apply for government funding. And those who cannot apply, I just read one of the questions. I saw it while I was on live. I saw one of the students had a question saying that he has restrictions on his file and he cannot get the government funding. So fortunately, and the good news is we do have Vendimill and Gratify, which which pays your tuition fee and helps you stay focused on your studies rather than focusing on your financially.
Perfect. Thank you. And just explain to everyone, what band funding is, like especially for new immigrants who don't know, who haven't taken a program before, and what all payment plan options we have for them, and how do you do about that?
So, excuse me. Sir. Okay. So first of all, the band funding, if you are indigenous person, you can apply through your band. So how the process works is the school provides you a letter of acceptance, and then you provide the letter of acceptance to your band, and they do have a small process through which they get your application approved and pays for your tuition. And for all the newcomers out there, fortunately, the Canadian government helps or approves your application even if you are new to Canada. Uh, and the best part is for a lot of the provinces, the government approves your application for both provincial funding and federal. Yes. And we do have like self-payment plan too. If someone rich like my colleague here wants to pay through their own pocket, they can do that too. And we do have a self-payment plan.
Perfect. We do have all the options available. And SFPs, I'm sure you will walk through them with all the options which are best available to them.
Correct. Yes, they can always contact us, and we can give them the best option we have for them. Like we do screening questions first, just to let them just know who they are and where they are coming from, what their background is, and then we help them regardingly, or like we give them the best option possible.
Okay, and we have a question for you, Sam, here. So can you pay monthly? If yes, do you charge any interest?
Yes, so you can pay monthly, and there is no interest on that.
So I think this is for the self-payment.
Correct. Yes. As for the self-payment, as I earlier mentioned, if you want to pay out of your pocket, of course you can, and like we only charge you the tuition fee, and we can give you again the best options possible. You can always contact us for further details for sure.
Perfect. Do we have any questions from the people who have joined us in the room here? Yes.
For the government, we are going to compete for the government as well. $50,000. So what the government?
So each and every student is different. For example, if your tuition fee costs, suppose like I have had students whose tuition fee was 9,600, and then they were approved for 25,000. So they do approve your application, and they do consider your living allowance. Um, like individuals with kids and families, they get more of the grants. For example, I had a family, um, like they're like an individual applied with 3 kids. She was approved for approximately like $35,000, which 15,000 was only the grant. The grant is money that you never pay back to the government. That's somehow like a free money. So you're always welcome to apply, and we can always give you estimated amount. You'd like, of course, you can again like contact us. We can like book you in person to do estimation for you, and through which we know how much the grant and how much the loan would be eligible.
Perfect.
By us.
So here's the thing: we need you to be with us, and you can fill out the application yourself. And if you needed any assistance, we are here to assist you.
From YouTube. Your program is online. He said I'm in BC.
Okay, so most of our programs are offered online. It's just that the sonography program, that's an in-person program, they can do, and the massage program. Those two, rest all of our programs can be done online. Wherever you are sitting in BC, yes, you can do our medical office assistant program, our AT program, our global operations program. Yes, these three programs can be done online, sitting anywhere in Canada. Thank you. Any more questions for Zam? For asking about time, but he's there.
There's a question?
We have a question. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Yes.
For seniors and discount, I have to look in that. And like, I don't think we do have discount for them. They have to go through the application process again. Or we have.
Yes.
Oh, seniors, 65. Yes, if you're talking about 65 or over, yes, they are free. Yes, we don't. Yeah, yeah, there
We
is
don't
no
charge
tuition
them.
fee for them. Yeah, charge them. I thought like seniors 50 or
Only seniors, right? Yeah.
no, not yet, of course. Yeah.
No, but yes, and we had some, in our last graduation, we had a lady who was over
Correct.
65 years and above undergraduate from medical office assistant program. Yes, anyone over 65
Correct.
years and above thinking to go back to school, yes, the tuition cost is free from our peer monitor.
We
Yes.
don't charge them money.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
I
don't
think for
charge
sure.
them money. Perfect. So thank you
Sure.
so much, Sam.
Thanks so
Thank
much,
you for
Neha.
your
Of
time.
course.
And before I do the closing here, I just want to chat a bit about the career services department as well, because that is my department. So in my department, we are a team of practicum coordinator and myself as an employment specialist. So as you all know, for all the programs, any program that you take up at MCG, after your courses are finished, we have a mandatory practicum component at the end, which is definitely, that's one area which will give you the real world experience. So let's say you take up a medical office assistant program. Yes, wherever you are in Canada, you take up that program. We do have tie-ups with clinics across Canada where we will send you to gain that real world experience. And I am completing almost 2 years in MCG this year, and I can tell you, like, I have seen so many successful stories where students have got placement, like a real job, right after the end of their practicum. But then definitely we do train them as an employment specialist. I will be helping you with your applications, referring you for jobs that I'm aware of, like helping you, do your magic with your resumes, cover letters, optimizing your LinkedIn profiles, and anything and everything we can do to support you even when you graduate from this program. So yes, it's basically, right from the beginning, the day you walk into the MCG door until the very end, and even when you graduate, we will support you in your journey. So that's how I wanted to end it here. And is marketing ready with the draw? So, and I'm sure you all must be excited too. Or you want me to do the honors? Okay. Okay. So we are picking one winner from online and one winner from here, right? So we just pick it from here. Okay. Let's see who's the lucky one here who's gonna get a gift card. Everybody, yes. Okay. It's Sydney. Sydney? Am I saying it right? Cydny. Sydney back.
Facebook.
Okay. Congratulations, Sydney. You have won our first gift card. And now I'm going on to pick the second gift card for tonight. So stay tuned. And thank you, everybody, for staying to the very end. Okay, I have the second winner. It's Shabab Jeffrey. Congratulations. Congratulations. So, just so all of you know, we have some food also. So don't leave us. And our admissions team, our finance team is here on site to help you. So if any one of you is looking to get more information on any of the programs, please, talk to the admissions people who are on site. If you have questions on the finance, you can talk to Zam about that in person today. And yes, don't forget, if you're looking into enrolling yourself today and to get that free iPad, please do talk to your admission advisor so they can enroll you in any of our programs today. Thank you so much for joining us online and in person. Thank you.